Hey Jeff, this is Josh from Josh and Danny SEO. I'm just shooting you over that video about how you can improve your online presence. So just taking a look at your website, you got a really nice header. You got all the different services, of course your logo. What I would add is right in the corner here, click to call. So put your number and then of course have it that they can just get in contact with you right away. The faster the better once they get to your site. Then of course you go down, you explain the different services, the about, and then the gallery. So it does seem like this is a one-page site. Let me confirm that. Yes, it is. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend a one-page site because that makes it very constricted, just because what Google is truly looking for is about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage itself, just explaining what you do and about your services. And the reason for that is so you can you can put organic keywords throughout your homepage. What an organic keyword is a buyer intent word someone's putting into Google in order to find your specific service. Now, before we get deeper into that, let's check the behind the scenes of your website. Now, the way we do that is with a system called Ahrefs. So when we put your website in, out pops your rankings. So the two things we look at are the UR rating, which is the strength of your website, which as you can see is no data, and the DR rating, which is the trust of your website, which you can see is 0. Now, ideally, we want these between 30 and 40 with a ratio of 1 to 1. The way we get that is with backlinks. Now, what a backlink is any link that leads from another website back to yours. Now, not all backlinks are created equal, though, so just grabbing it from anywhere is bad. For example, grabbing a couple of backlinks from Wikipedia would be awful because Wikipedia is a super spammy site. However, backlinks from a distinguished flooring blog would be awesome because that is relevant to your service. Now, another important thing are those organic keywords, as I was saying before. What buyer intent words are you ranking for? So you have 11 of them. Let's check them out. So as you can see, all of these, the only one that's actually relevant because it shows that your hardwood flooring in Baltimore is this one here with 150 search volume. And unfortunately, you lost this keyword. So this is, you've lost the only keyword that actually will potentially get you customers. Everything else is unfortunately people doing your name or just a random. So let's check what one of those great buyer intent keywords would be. So first up, you're going to have Flooring Baltimore. That's one of the better flooring keywords for the Baltimore area. So first up, you're going to have your ads. These are the people that are paying to be front and center. So if I would click on it, go to their site, they would be charged for that. Then you're going to have your GMB. Now the Google Map Pack is super important to get on because 30 to 40% of all people will stop right here and pick one of these three people. That's just the easiest thing to do. Not that they're the best, it's just that they're ranking the best. Then you're going to have your organic rankings. This is by strength of website. Now, your top competitor is going to be Next Day Floors. So let's check out their website. So Next Day Floors, they have their different pages, free and home estimate. They just go down explaining their services with a bunch of pictures. So they're doing pretty well. They don't have that content that we're looking for, that 1,500 to 2,000 words. So as you can see, they still have room for improvement as well. But let's check behind the scenes and see why they're number one. First up, you can see their UR and their DR are pretty high. Their strength is 32 and their trust is 26. They're almost in the 30 to 40, both of them with the golden ratio. So they're awesome. And the reason being is because, as you can see, they have a ton of backlinks. They loaded themselves up to get themselves a high URDR, as well as their ranking for over 5,000 different organic keywords. Now, they do have their own blog, so that does skew it a little bit, but let's check what their keywords are. So they had 5,000. I put it down to the ones that contain the phrase Baltimore. So as you can see, Flooring Baltimore, 250 people search that a month. They're in the first real position, as you saw. They're getting 82 traffic from that. Baltimore Flooring, 250 a month. They're in the second or third position. They're still getting 22 people from that. And then going down, a lot of these flooring companies, Baltimore, 150, sixth real position, 8 people from that. So the great buyer intent words about flooring and they're at the top, you can see they're getting that traffic. So if we're looking to beat them out, first things first, we got to get those backlinks. We got to show Google that you're strong, that your site's strong and trustworthy, and you want to beat out your competitor. Great thing is they have 5,000. You're able to take them and use them for yourself. Those, they're working for them, they'll work for you. Then of course you got to get that content. So I would split everything up. So you want to have your homepage, 1,500, 2,000 words on your homepage so you can organically place keywords there. Then have separate service pages for your different floorings that you offer, hardwood, have that as separate. Then if you do luxury vinyl or laminate, have those as separate pages as well with 500, 750 words in there as well explaining the service. Put those two together, you'll start seeing more, or your site will start ranking higher. You'll start seeing more organic traffic and more calls to your site. Now, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach back out to me. If you can leave some feedback, that would be awesome.